tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Breeze's Saints. With that, let's get you out to the Bayou. We're standing by as our commentary team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Oakland Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Derek Carr leading the offense out onto the field. And looking at his preseason numbers recently, his coach, Jack Del Rio, was impressed. 12 of 18, 170 yards, couple of touchdowns, no interceptions against the Titans.
Rounding into form, headed towards the regular season. Derek Carr went to the Pro Bowl last year. He's really started to make his move as one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Has some great weapons around him. And if he plays well, they expect Oakland to contend for an AFC West title.
Now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. He's got time in the pocket. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. It's a tight game here early. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a third down and a yard to start things out. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, it's Cooks. Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
After review of the call, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Tywan Jones on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on a draw play. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's complete to Walford. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
So 2nd and 10 here. Shotgun now for Carr. They find some open field here. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Saints are winning the turnover battle, but this is still a tight game. The Raiders have to feel somewhat lucky to still be in such a close game, considering those turnovers. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Raiders with possession early in the first. The pass ends up being picked off. Vaccaro's in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. After the pick, offense comes out now. Quick pass is complete, and 14 yards later, he's going in for the score. They strike first in the half. Raiders on offense midway through the second. Derek Carr finding his mark into coverage. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to their own 47-yard line. Score stays the same, though, as they missed the field goal. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. A gain of 3, second down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second down following the run. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Breeze now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Well, we got a little lull here in the action. Week 3 of the preseason. I know you and I were talking about the Cincinnati-Jacksonville game. What'd you take away from that?
Well, let's look at Cincinnati first. They went on the road, and all we've talked about in the offseason was how they blew the Pittsburgh playoff game. And would there be a residual effect on this team? So far, it doesn't look like it. They look pretty good. Looks like Marvin Lewis and crew have put that behind them. Let's move ahead to Jacksonville, though. They've been kind of the darlings of the offseason, haven't they? A great draft, great free agency. Many people think they can make a move in the AFC South. They didn't look like it in week 3 of the preseason, but they have plenty of talent there. I expect them to get better once the regular season kicks off. And guess what? They open up with Green Bay at home.
Ooh, a chance to prove themselves early.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level. A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.